Can you tell me a bit more about that? What are you doing with graphene?
So graphene is a singular molecular layer of carbon molecules. And essentially what it does is it enhances the structural properties of carbon fiber. So think of it a little bit like adding sugar or flour into a cake mix or your coffee. And it theory enhances the flavor or the mechanical properties in this case. So what happens is the fabric, I think most people be familiar with how carbon fiber is woven as a fabric. That's made just down the road in Runcorn. And then the resin is made by Bitres, also just down the road. That then goes to what's called a pre-preg, a company called SHD. And what they do is they basically pre-pregnate the resin into the fabric. That gets put on a roll, and that then goes to our molder who makes the parts. With graphene, what happens is the graphene stock gets added to the resin, so that when that resin then gets pressed into the carbon as part of the pre-preg process, therefore the graphene is also in that fabric as well. So that what then happens is the molder, he doesn't know really any different. He takes the fabric, he puts it on his Gerber. The Gerber cuts out all the various different patterns. The patterns get laid up in the mold, a bit like watching your mother or your grandma baking a cake. Put all the pieces in the mold. That then goes into the autoclave and the part comes out. So really, they don't know any different whether or not it's got graphene in it or not. But the real key thing is that because it's enhanced the structural property, it means that we can reduce the numbers of layers of carbon that we've got in the part. So in some cases, we've gone from 3 down to 2 or 4 down to 3. Just depends. There's a like-for-like stiffness. And we've managed to save over 10 kilos on the body structure, which, is over 20%. So it's a huge saving. And, we're still learning about it. The more cars you make, the more we produce, the more some of the little nuances that we start to pick up on. But, generally speaking, it's a huge win-win, and not just one for the niche volume car industry. I mean, we've had conversations with people in other sectors, aerospace and so on and so forth, because it is a technology that it is scalable and it will roll out across other different sectors and help to reduce carbon emissions, ultimately, not just in cars, but aircraft, boats, you name it. So it really is a major breakthrough. And I think it's something that, from our perspective, it's innovation is the focus of what we do here. Because lightweight translates immediately to a performance enhancement. For us, it's all about lightweighting. And that's why graphene has been so influential there.